We had a fish tank at Child Help that was donated when the facility, around the time the facility opened, and I think the guy who donated it initially was doing the upkeep on it, and then that didn't happen after a while, so the fish tank got pretty bad. A couple months ago, they asked if anybody in the building knew anything about fish tanks, and could we fix the fish tank that was in the lobby, because it looked really bad. It was all brown, and I think there was 2 fish swimming in it, but you couldn't tell. So we went down and looked at it. There's a couple detectives upstairs who do fish tanks at our house, and we came downstairs and looked at it, and it was a lost cause. This fish tank here, Detective Yackley had a fish tank in his house that he'd recently taken apart, and so he offered to donate this to Child Help. It's a 72-gallon, 4-foot bow front fish tank that he's had in his house for a long time. Detective Serrano also has several tanks at his house, and he's offered to do the weekly upkeep on it. We'll help him with it. This isn't something you set up and you forget about. We're going to be working on this every week. You have to do some maintenance to this tank to keep it looking nice and to keep the fish healthy and to keep the water clean. So literally the easiest part about it is putting it here and filling it with water. It's going to be a week-to-week thing where we're going to have to stay on top of it, or it's not going to look very good and it's not going to do what we want it to do. He went to the pet shop in Mesa. There's a store called the Pet Shop, and he said, we work at this place called Child Help, and what we do is we help kids, and we do investigations that involve kids, and we're trying to set up this fish tank there. We have a lot of this stuff, but we don't have all of this stuff. Would you guys be interested in helping us out? And they were right on board immediately. They donated to the 100 pounds of rock. They donated the filter. We're going to put a glass top on this, and they donated a 36-inch light. All that costs a lot of money, and they're also going to give us the fish, which we'll bring in next week once the water is set up. So they were great, and without hesitation got on board and said we want to help out. So a little bit of effort between the 3 detectives here and the pet store and pet shop in Mesa, and we're going to have a new fish tank here at Child Help. So when the kids come in here, we've got the playroom, but some of them like to stay out here with their parents. They don't want to go in there. This is something they can look at, and makes a long afternoon a little better. We've got a great playroom, and a lot of the kids go in there when they come here, but every once in a while you get a kid and they don't want to leave their mom and dad. They don't want to go in that room away from mom and dad. We don't make them go in the playroom. This is just something that they can sit out here and and watch the fish. And I do it at my house. We have a big fish tank in our house, and you can just watch the fish. It's very calming. You kind of forget everything that's going on for a little bit. So hopefully we can do that with this for some of those kids.